again, it's Jeremy Spencer from Landrovers Live, joining you from Billings, the largest Land Rover show going in the UK, and I'm joined by Nigel and Sue, I remembered, and you're from the Range Rover Register.
Yeah.
And obviously this is for Range Rover people,
who
us Land Rover people normally think of as being a bit snooty.
Oh, they're not. There's some rough Range Rovers out there.
Oh, are there? I know they're a lot shorter, because the one thing I hated about my Range Rover was the head height in it. It used to drive me mad. Like it was just rubbing you on the head. No, I can't cope with that.
Yeah.
I'm barely over 5 foot, so I'm fine.
You're absolutely perfect for Range Rovers.
Yeah.
And the modern ones, you can lower the seats.
Yeah.
So what's the main reason for the Range Rover Register? What do you get up to?
Well, it's a international club, and basically anything Range Rover orientated, whether it be shows, repairs, family days out, green laning, off-roading, we cater for all that sort of thing. And one of the main things we do is with sponsorship for the air ambulance.
Oh right, so that's a cause of yours to help pay for the green ambulance. And has it ever been out to rescue on a green lane?
I've not known of any, but there has been reports of other people that in road traffic accidents and that. So.
Yeah. I mean, you do the publicity. Surely, a staged accident on a green lane. Get there.
I mean, to be honest, there's bound to have been something, hasn't there?
There is, really.
With the volume of people that we have going out doing the green lanes and that kind of thing. Most of the time, because it's done in the proper manner, so they're taking care, because they're looking after the countryside at the same time as doing the green laning.
Nobody believes that, though, do they?
No. Well, we do.
Yes.
and obviously, so you go out in groups as well, and they've got the right facilities to go out with, so it reduces the risks all the time.
Yeah.
But I mean, one can never tell that. Hence why they're called accidents. Because the proper definition is that it is something that just happens out of the blue, isn't it? So.
Wasn't planned. So the international members, how many of those do you have?
There's a couple of hundred people from Japan, America, and Sweden and Norway. They've all got their own area reps as representatives, and they look after that side of the.
So the register makes sure they've all got something locally to participate in.
I mean, it's basically what goes on in your area is dependent on the enthusiasm behind your area representative and the people within that area. And we're quite an active area because we're the Lincolnshire and Cambridgeshire area actually, but we're quite active because we've got the enthusiasm from our area rep and the members within that area as well. And I think if you've got that sort of backbone behind it, then the club itself just flows along quite merrily. They have the key controls over it, with obviously making sure everything's safe and it's run in a manner that they feel appropriate. But basically, you get a pretty good free rein really, and the enthusiasm just rolls on from one to another. So.
And that's part of the fun of it, isn't it? In joining in other people's enthusiasm for something.
Yes, yeah.
Is that what got you into Range Rovers in the first place? You just
Not really. I mean, ever since I was they first came out, I wanted a Range Rover, and when I got 18 and I wanted one, my dad wouldn't let me buy it because it wanted a lot of money spending on it.
Yeah.
So I had to wait like 20 years before I could finally own one. And I just came to a Land Rover show, or it was a four-wheel drive show, and there was the Range Rover Register there, and I joined there and then. That was like 20 years ago.
And given the international nature of it, do your members sort of arrange sort of swap holidays, swap vehicles or something, to go over to Florida and maybe borrow somebody's vehicle and somebody exchange it here? Or?
I mean, people have been abroad. We do, people that live abroad, they will, give you an open invitation to say, well, you buy your ferry fees or your plane fees and we'll put you up.
Yeah.
And we used to have a register field at Billing years ago until they took over with statics, and all the international people used to come and camp with us. So we used to have a meet and have a beer with them, which
I can imagine it was great fun.
Once we got through the language barrier and the beer would flow in, you can understand anybody.
Yeah, it's amazing how beer does that.
Cricket, that's what you used to play, wasn't
it?
Yeah. Oh, that's excellent. So obviously there's a website people can go to get initial membership and find out where their area representatives are.
And that is www.rrr.co.uk.
Excellent. If you've got any other questions that you want to fire our way, get us at the usual Landrovers Live web address, or follow the Twitter thing, whatever that does for you. Do you do Twitter?
We've got Facebook.
We've got a Facebook.
You've got Facebook. You're on
so
Facebook.
not a Twitter. Not a tweet.
That's brilliant. Well, thank you very much for joining us.
Problem.
And if you're Billings now, go and check out the stand and meet some of the excellent people behind the Range Rover Register.